Okay, we'll start today's lecture. That is today's Monday, 13/7/2020. What you have seen in previous class, the last Saturday, you have seen a satellite launch vehicle. What is meant by satellite launch vehicle? Anyone? What is satellite launch vehicle? What is satellite launch vehicle? Anyone? Please respond. How many stages are there in satellite launch vehicle? Hello. Is it audible? Is it
Yes,
audible?
sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
how many stages are there? How many stages are there in satellite launch vehicle? I explained you very nicely and I shown the one video how they are launching the satellite. How they are launching the satellite. What is meant by satellite launch vehicle? A rocket that can be launched, that is called as satellite launch vehicle. How many stages are there in satellite launch vehicle? Four stages. Stage one,
Three.
three stages. Last stages of satellite. What is the function? Actual function of stage one? Anyone? Function of stage one. Don't put message in the chat box. Just unmute yourself and tell me.
Small lift launch.
Hmm? Hello?
Lift launch.
Unmute. What is the function of stage one? Three stages and last stage is your satellite. The stage one is has to lift the satellite from Earth to the sky. Stage two, it has to take the sky from the space. And after the stage three, it has to take the satellite from space to the specific orbit. Once it has reached the specific orbit, it start revolving around the orbit. Once it start revolving around the orbit, start opening with the communication antenna and solar panels and start giving the signal to the Earth station. This is what actual function of satellite launch vehicle. In that there are mainly two types of satellite launch vehicle. One is PSLV and one is GSLV. What is PSLV? Polar satellite launch vehicle, and GSLV is of geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. And there are number of varieties we have seen in PSLV and GSLV, and they are launching the number of satellites. The PSLV is mainly used for low Earth orbit and medium Earth orbit, and GSLV they are launching for the high Earth orbit, that is a geostationary Earth orbit. And in the Saturday's class, we have seen the comparison between PSLV and GSLV. And after that, I have given some of the equations, the formulas on how to calculate the radius and the velocity of the satellite. That is, we'll solve some of the numericals on this. I think you have written yesterday's class, that is on Saturday's class. You have to calculate the orbit is in circular, orbit is in elliptical. Take down first numerical. A satellite is rotating with the orbit time of 12 hours. Calculate orbital radius and orbital velocity. Do this. I have given you the 12 hours. You can take that is 24 hours. Instead of 12 hours, you do it for 24 hours. See this, refer this numerical. Refer this. Is it visible? You have to calculate the time and radius and velocity. Here they have mentioned the equations or the formulas of a time period and the radius, and you have to calculate the velocity. Calculate the numerical, that is, the satellite is rotating with the orbit time of 12 hours. First you take this 12 hours, calculate orbital radius and orbital velocity. Calculate orbital radius and orbital velocity. This is for 12 hours. Similarly, you got to do for 15 hours. Instead of 24 hours, you do it for 15 hours. Do it for 15 hours. Refer the same equations. What is the value of t? Unmute. Fifteen into 3,000. Oh,
54,000.
54,000.
54.
54.
15 into 3,600.
54,000.
Okay. Similarly, you can calculate a circular of radius. Circular of radius, t square is equals to 4 pi square r cube divided by mu. T square is equals to 4 pi square r cube divided by mu. You have to calculate the radius of circle, that is r. Radius of circle, that is r. So r cube is equals to t square into mu divided by 4 pi square. Tell me the value of r. Tell me the value of r. Tell me the value of r. Similarly, calculate the velocity, that is v. Calculate the velocity, that is v. Everyone has to solve. Calculate the radius. Calculate the radius. Calculate the radius. What is the value of radius? Have you calculated? You are getting the t as 54,000. Just substitute that value. And mu, that is mentioned, 3.98 into 10 raised to 5. Mu is 3.98 into 10 raised to 5. 3.98 into 10 raised to 5. Divided by 4 into 3.14 whole square. That is pi square. So r cube is equals to 18.83 into, that is whatever the value you are getting. You have to do it bracket 1 by 3. Bracket 1 by 3. you will get the value of R.
6.27 into 10 raised to 12.
6.27 into 10 raised to 12. Is it right, anyone? Six point 27 into 10 raised to 12. 6.27 into 10 raised to 12. Is it right? Anyone got the other answer? You have to make it the whole raised to 1 by 3. Whole raised to 1 by 3. Calculate velocity. Velocity V is equals to bracket mu divided by R raised to 1 by 2. Mu divided by R bracket raised to 1 by 2. That is 3.98 into 10 raised to 5 divided by whatever the answer you are getting, that is R. Substitute that value. Raised to 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. You will get the answer of velocity. Do it fast. Give me the response. Calculate velocity fast. Calculate the velocity, value of velocity. Calculate the value of velocity. Rajkumar.
.03 velocity.
Sir, 3.86. 86.
3.861. 4.031. Which is correct?
3.867.
What about remaining? What value you are getting? One is getting 4.03. Okay, it is near about 4 also. 3.86. Which one is correct? Anyone out of 80? Only 2 has solved. What about others? Why you people are not responding?
Sir, 3.59.
Okay, 3.59. Everything is okay. Then the answer is 3 point something. Again, one more. Anyone?
Sir, 3.59.
Okay, right. 3.59. Right. Okay. Anyone? I got the response from only 4.
Sir,
Why others are not-
3.64.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Sir, 3.59.
Okay. You are getting the answers then. Okay.
Sir, 3.75.
Okay. The variation is there in points. Okay. 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. Okay. Some of one has got the 4.03. There is some of the mistake in calculation. You can clarify it. Do it again. Okay. And next. Yesterday and Saturday you have taken the equations on orbital parameters. The speed of equation is, you have to calculate the velocity v is equals to square root of g into m center divided by r. If you those who are not taken, write it. G is earth gravity, m is m center, that is mass of earth, and r is radius of orbit for satellite. Radius of orbit for satellite. Next, orbital period. That is, you have to calculate the time. If you want to calculate time, radius, anything, that is orbital period, that is p square divided by r cube is equals to 4 into pi square divided by g into m center. That is orbital period. Then acceleration equation. Acceleration equation A is equals to g into m center divided by r square. G into m center divided by r square. Refer this example. Here, I will read the question. The period of moon is approximately 27.25 days. That is, in seconds, that is 2.35 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. Determine the radius of the moon orbit and the orbital speed of the moon. In that, some of the values are constant. Whatever you are seeing the equations, some of the values of those equations are, that point is constant. That is m earth. M earth, that is equals to 5.98 into 10 raised to 24 kg. M earth is equals to 5.98 into 10 raised to 24 kg. Write it here. R earth is equals to 6.37 into 10 raised to 6 meter. 6.37 into 10 raised to 6 meter. In that, what he has given? Has given the time period, that is t is equals to 2.35 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. And he has given the m earth 5.9 into 10 raised to 24 kg, r earth 6.37 into 10 raised to 6 meter. What you have to calculate? The radius, that is capital R. Radius is how much and velocity is how much. For calculating radius, what you have to, which equation you are using? That is second, orbital period equation. Second equation, orbital period equation. So E square divided by R cube is equals to, E square divided by R cube is equals to 4 into pi square divided by G into M center. You know the value of T, you know the value of G, you know the value of M center. So just you have to calculate the radius, that is R cube. That you have to calculate the radius R. After calculating the radius R, what you have to calculate? Orbital speed, that is velocity. The speed velocity equation number 1, V is equals to square root of G into M center divided by R. You have to apply this. G into M center divided by R. Whatever the value you are getting, you have to substitute that value. Okay. I will give one more, that is instead of 2.35, you can use, that is 4.65 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. Write down, take down. The period of moon is approximately 4.65 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. 4.65 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. 4.65 into 10 raised to 6 seconds. Determine the radius of moon and the orbital speed. Calculated. Refer this example. The period of moon is approximately 4.65 into 10 raised to 6. 4.65 into 10 raised to 6. 4.65 into 10 raised to 6. Calculate the radius and velocity. For radius, you can use the equation number 2, and for velocity, you can use the equation number 1. Rajkumar, come here. Madam, nahi क्या उधर?
Hello, sir. I don't get it, sir.
हाँ हाँ
The radius is equal to
बोलो
1.29 into 10 raised to 12 meter.
रेडियस
1.29 into 10 raised to 12 meter.
10 raised to 12 meter. What about velocity? See, he has
1
getting
minute,
the
sir.
value of, okay, you can solve. Value he has got is 1.29 into 10 raised to 12. Anyone?
Sir, sir,
Energy. हाँ
radius
बोलो
3.80 into 10 raised to 8.
how much?
3.80 into 10 raised to 8.
What radius?
And velocity 1.02 into 10 raised to 3.
We'll see the other values. चलेंगे मैडम. Anyone? One boy is got the value of 1.29 into 10 raised to 12. Nikita Hegde got the value of 3.80 into 10 raised to 8 and the velocity is 1.02 into 10 raised to 3. Which one is right? Who has solved? See the equation properly. T square divided by r cube is equals to 4 into pi square divided by g into l center. The values are constant here. M earth and R earth. Anyone?
Sir, I got radius as 3.61 into 10 raised to 6.
3 point?
6
3 point?
into 10 raised to 6.
10 raised to 6.
Yes.
Your voice is not audible properly. She got nearby value.
So radius is 3.55 into 10 raised to 6.
Okay, right. Velocity. What is the velocity? Only 4 to 5 members are responding. Huh? What about remaining? Just listening, not doing anything. Boys side. Only one boy is responding, that is from A division. What about others? Calculate the velocity first. Refer this velocity for velocity. For velocity, no one is getting. Radius is over. Two of them got the value of nearby value. What is the value of velocity?
10.53
10.53
into 10 raised to 3.
Okay. Okay. Next. Anyone solved? almost 10 minutes over. We are getting 10 minutes for one numerical.
10.6 into 10 raised to 3.
Okay, right. Anyone got the answer? Same answer, 10.6 into 10 raised to 3. Anyone?
Sir, velocity 10.51 into 10 raised to 3.
Okay, okay. Nice. Good.
10.52 into 10 raised to 3.
Okay, okay. Good, good. Okay, almost you got the answer. Okay, we'll move towards next. The example number 2. A satellite wishes to orbit the Earth at a height of 100 kilometers. Height is of 100 kilometers. Approximately that is of 60 miles above the surface of the Earth. Determine the speed, acceleration, and orbital period of the satellite. You have to calculate all these three equations. By using three equations, you have to calculate the acceleration, speed, and which one? Orbital period, that is T. He has given the height. If he has given height, the constant values are m earth and r earth. M earth always 5.98 into 10 raised to 24 kg and r earth is 6.37 into 10 raised to 6 meters. If he has given height, you have to add that height with the r earth, that is from earth to the satellite, that is from earth to the space. For that, for calculating the radius, that is for r, so r is equals to r earth plus height, that is 6.37. That is from height is from earth to the satellite. If he has not given the height, you have to just mention the r earth value of 6.37 into 10 raised to 6. But here he has mentioned the height is of 100 kilometers. So what is it? So you have to make it addition of r is equal to r earth plus height. You will get some value. You have to calculate the velocity v and acceleration a and time period t by using the all three equations. If he has given the height is 100 kilometers, I will give the height is 250 kilometers. Do it. A satellite wishes to orbit the Earth at a height of 250 kilometers. The height of 250 kilometers. Just you have to make it add r is equals to r earth plus height. That is r earth is 6.37 into 10 raised to 6 plus 250 into 10 raised to 3. You will get the value of r earth. You know the value of m earth and g gravitation is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus of 11. You have to calculate v, you have to calculate a, you have to calculate the value of t. Use this equation. Use these three equations. Velocity v is equals to square root of g into m center divided by r. V is equals to square root of g into m center divided by r. Calculate the velocity v and you have to calculate the acceleration a, and after that you have to calculate the orbital period, that is t, by using the equation. Solve it one by one.
Sir, velocity is 7.76 into 10 raised to 3.
7.76
into 10 raised to 3.
Okay. Velocity she got is 7.76 into 10 raised to 3. If it is right, unmute yourself and tell me.
Right, sir.
बच्चे थे.
Sir, I have got same velocity, sir.
Okay. Very nice. Good. Go for acceleration. Calculate
Sir,
acceleration.
acceleration is 9.10.
Mm-hmm. Not
10.1,
audible. 10 point?
10.21.
Not audible. 10.21.
9.10.
I got
Okay.
yes. 9.10.
Okay, right. Good. Go for last. A time period T. Everyone is getting.
9.53.
Huh? Which value? Acceleration.
Acceleration is 9.5. Huh.
9.10.
0.10, sir. 9.10.
Okay. Right. Calculate the time period T. Use this equation.
Two point zero eight, sir.
2.08.
08.
Okay, we'll see. He got the answer as 2.08. Is it right? Anyone got the answer? Same answer, 2.08. Is it right? .08 is right. Anyone got the same answer? Got the same answer? 2.08. Only one is responded. Solve it. What about others? Tell me the answer. 2.08 is right.
Sir, I got 5.35 into 10 raised to 3.
5.35 into
10 raised
10
to
raised
3.
to
3.
Okay. How many?
Sir, same 5.35 into 10 raised to 3. First was wrong.
Okay. 5.35 into 10 raised to 3. How
Yes,
many
sir.
got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay, good. This is about how to calculate the acceleration and how to calculate the time period T and how to calculate the velocity. These many examples they are going to ask based on Kepler's law. Kepler's laws of planetary motion. Okay. Will this Ashwini, mute yourself. Ashwini. Okay. This is what, this completes your first unit, unit number 1, that is introduction to satellite communication. What you have seen in this unit, introduction to satellite communication, you have seen the introduction to satellite communication, merits, demerits, advantages, disadvantages, how the satellite is actually working. Everything you have seen, that is point number 1. Point number 2 you have seen, that is frequency allocation. In that frequency allocation, you have seen the different frequency bands it is going to allocate. After that, you have seen the orbital parameters, orbital mechanism, what is actually meant by the orbit and what is meant by apogee and perigee. And after that, you have seen the orbital parameters. There are 6 orbital parameters: semi-major axis, eccentricity, inclination angle, right ascension of ascending node, and true anomaly. Next, you have seen some of the types of satellite orbits: low Earth orbit, medium Earth orbit, and high Earth orbit. After that, the point number 7 we have seen is, that is launchers. You have seen how the launchers has been done. That is satellite launch vehicle you have seen. And after that, satellite launch vehicle, you have seen the different types of satellite launch vehicle, that is PSLV and GSLV. And based on that, we have solved some of the numerical. This is unit number 1. In the next lecture, I will conduct unit test 1. Okay. Your attendance. Be prepared for the unit test 1. One more thing, tomorrow there is a project day. The 1 hour is there for a project. At the last lecture, you have to be in contact with your guide, and you have to finalize the title of the project and synopsis also. Okay, you have to be in touch with your guide, previous guides. Okay, you have to show your progress of project. So they have added in timetable, that is project day. At 1 hour, you have to be in touch with your project guides and finalize your title and start preparing the synopsis. After, once a regular class will start the project, and you have to start. If it is finalized, the project is finalized, you have to start your project.